I'm Jessa. Today we're going to do a math trick. So it's meant to be entertaining and fun. Let's go ahead and get started. Fast way of squaring two-digit numbers. So let's say I want to square 17. So the first thing I do is I calculate the distance to the nearest whole number. So the nearest whole number or round number is 20. So that's 3 away. And then I add and subtract that. So that gives me 14 and 20. I'm going to multiply those two things together. That's my second step. And that gives me 280. Then the third step is to square that distance. It was 3. So 3 squared is 9. And then the fourth step is to add these two numbers together, 289. So 17 squared is 289. Let's go ahead and do another example. Let's say I want to do 89 squared. This is a much larger number, right? So I need to begin by, again, finding the distance to the nearest kind of round number. Well, let's say 90 is the nearest, so that's 1 away. Then I add and subtract that, so I have 88 times 90. And sometimes there's a little bit of a problem. It's like, well, I don't know what 88 times 90 is just off the top of my head. So what we can do is anytime we have a 0 at the end of our multiplication value, we can look at the first component and multiply that one in first. So 9 times 8 is 72. So we have 72. And then 9 times 8 is, again, 72. So we end up adding the two. So we have 720, plus 72. And that gives us 792. That is 9 times 88. The question then is, well, what do I do with my 0? Well, I just add a 0 to the end. So that's how we kind of quickly multiply two larger numbers, two-digit numbers. But then I haven't done my third step, right? Now my third step is to square the 1. Well, 1 squared is just 1. And then the fourth step is to add them together. So 7,920 plus 1, 7,921. So that is a way to quickly multiply, to square two-digit numbers in your head. So squaring a two-digit number that ends in 5. So let's go ahead and do 35 squared. So whenever you have a 5 at the end and you're squaring it, you know that the number will end in 25. And then what we do is we split the difference. So we do down 5, up 5. So down 5 would be 30. Up 5 would be 40. And we multiply them. So 30 times 40 is 1,200. And then we add 5 squared. 5 squared is 25. So I add these two numbers together, and 35 squared is equal to 1225. Let's do another one. Let's say we have 45 squared. So again, we go down 5, up 5. So I have 40 times 50. 4 times 5 is 20. And then we add the two zeros. So 40 times 50 is 2,000. 5 squared is 25. And then you add the two together. And 45 squared is 2,025. You get to the point where you don't have to write out the 5 squared. You just say 40 times 50 is 2,000. And then you know the number has to end in 25 because this last digit is 5. And that is a fast way of squaring numbers that end in 5. Please subscribe to my channel for more puzzles, more tricks, and more math education. Thanks for watching.